Hey guys, welcome back to nohate.com. Look at this. We're changing together. You know, we have become such stupid pieces of shit that we need a little kid. What is she, 10? We need a little kid to wake us up and tell us how stupid we are when it comes to complex science and billions of years of the earth changing its climate. And the brilliant thing about using a little kid who's at the COP24 in Katowice is that you can't make fun of her because you look like an asshole. Even if you're dressed up as a character or something, no one's going to say anything. So she gets out there at the UN Climate Change Conference and she says, hey, adults, I don't want to be popular. Wake up. Check it out.
My
Hit
name
it.
is Greta
Greta.
Thunberg.
Greta
I'm
in
50
Bali.
years old,
I believe it
and
was
I'm
in
from
Poland.
Sweden.
Sweden.
I speak on behalf
Just pause. I'm already pissed. I'm already pissed. Hey, Sweden, fuck you. Sweden has said that they want to be carbon neutral by 2045. That's the same old crap we've been hearing forever. I want you to be carbon neutral by 2020. We could, if we had any kind of balls, we would listen to the boss, AOC, and have been using no fossil fuels tomorrow. Yeah, walk to work. Use a paper cup when you have a coffee. And then when you're done the coffee, use that as to pot a plant in. Wear older shoes. Stop eating meat. Just have a sandwich. There's so much we could do right now. Use a solar panel to charge your phone. Use wind chimes to power your skateboard. Don't even have an electric skateboard. Push like that. Even then, maybe don't do that. All right, go ahead, Greta.
climate justice now.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome.
Many people say that
Just pause. No, I do know what that is. That's the new attitude we have to have. Stop talking about in 2045. How about climate change yesterday? How about that? How about this little cutie uses her cuteness to become popular and change the world? Go ahead.
It's just a small country and it doesn't matter what we do.
Oh, it matters.
But I've learned that you are never too small to make a difference.
Get it?
And if a few
She's
children
using her
can get
cuteness.
headlines all over the world just by not going to school, then imagine.
And by the
we
way,
could-
this happened. 1.2 million kids said, fuck school, I'm not going to school. And when asked why, they said probably something to do with the environment or something. And that helped change the world, and it helped her get a giant paper mache statue where she's doing the white power symbol sarcastically.
could all do together if we really wanted to.
Yeah, you don't really want to. You don't really want to save the earth. You just want to get all your money, and then after you die, your kids are in a Mad Max movie. That sounds real nice. Dick.
But to do
Fuck
that,
you.
we have to speak clearly, no matter how uncomfortable that may
Yes. Lay it down. Lay down the law,
be.
Greta.
You only speak of a green, eternal economic growth because you are too scared of being unpopular.
Chicken. You're a chicken.
You only talk about moving forward.
By the way, Greta says that she doesn't care about being unpopular, and she is international celebrity now, and she has been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, but she didn't ask for that. All she asks is that you care about the earth, the same earth you walk on every day, even though you covered a bunch of it with cement.
with the same bad ideas that got us
Stupid
into this
ideas.
mess.
Adults are so stupid. I identify, and it's maybe because I'm naive and I'm optimistic, but I think that's what this planet needs. I identify with children more than adults. And when they're talking about politics and equality and how it's wrong to be mean, look at this. I used to wear a pin that said mean people suck till it broke. And when they talk about politics, I think, you know what? I think we should change the voting age from 0 to 18. And then after 18, you can no longer vote because you're too cynical and you have too much crap cluttering up your brain, too much information.
Even when the
Too many bad
only
ideas.
sensible thing to do is
Look at
pull
that guy.
the emergency
He's
brake.
the president. I believe this is post Boutros
You are
Boutros
not
Ghali.
mature enough to tell it like it is. Even that burden you
Just
leave to
pause.
us.
Let's turn it upside down. From now on, adults have to go to school and kids get to party and go to strip clubs or whatever. No, not strip clubs, but they get to get drunk. Well, not getting drunk, but they get to drive. Well, maybe not drive very young, but younger. Basically, I guess what I'm saying is it seems like the young people are the only mature ones now. And the old people, they're blind with greed. They just want that money. She doesn't want money. She's fine with money.
Children. But I don't care about being popular.
See? Told you. That's how you get popular, by the way. This is a little side thing. In high school, if you want to be popular, just pretend you don't want to be popular. You'll notice like the goths, they actually are kind of popular, even though they eschew socializing.
Justice and a living planet.
Yes! More
Our
trees.
Civilization is being sacrificed for the opportunity of a very small number of people
The
to
rich.
continue making enormous
What about
amounts of money.
Sweden's poor? Eh? What about the poor over in Sweden? No, they only talk about the rich Swedes.
Our biosphere is being sacrificed so that rich people in countries like mine can live in luxury.
Yeah. You know what, by the way, you know the subtext here. What is Sweden mostly? White people. Whenever you look into, whenever you pick up the rock and you want to see the problem, you want to see the disgusting filth that lies underneath, it's always rich white people. It's always Swedes. They're often linked to IKEA, and they're often incredibly successful and from cold places. Fuck them all. Eat the rich. That's what I say. Kill them, cook them, eat them. Unless you're a vegetarian. Then just eat their hair and nails and feed their meat to dogs. Go ahead. Go ahead, Greta.
For the luxuries of the few.
So
the
true.
year 2078, I will celebrate my 75th birthday.
Just pause. Okay. In 2078, do you want to know what the planet's going to look like? New York City will be gone. You'll just see the torch of the Statue of Liberty. It will be like the Kevin Costner movie Waterworld. All the polar bears will be anorexic and or bulimic. Penguins will be dead. There will be no more lions. And the average day will be 110 degrees. So that's actually good that the whole world's going to be water because you're going to be really hot and you're going to want to swim a lot. But there'll be no jet skis because there'll be no fossil fuels. So there'll be solar jet skis and wind turbine jet skis and a lot of swimming. We may become, you're familiar with the aquatic ape theory? We may have to go back to being aquatic apes and develop more fish-like things. Would swim in there's actually a tribe, I think in Polynesia, that spends the majority of their time underwater, and they develop their eyes so they can see underwater, and they fish, and the only time they go back on land is to put a body back, a dead body, because they have nowhere to bury it. They're at sea. It might be kind of cool when she's old. It might be better for the environment to be an Aboriginal fishman. Go ahead. See, this is why adults suck, because we get too complicated and we forget the basic message, which is we need to act now. Sorry, forget the apes and the underwater people.
Maybe they will ask me about you.
I'll say
Maybe
he was a
will
dick.
Ask why you didn't do anything while there still was time to act.
Your grandfather was a useless shithead who let the planet die. That's what she should say about me.
You say you love your children above all else, and yet you're stealing their future in front of their very eyes.
For money.
Until you start focusing on what needs to be done, rather than what is politically possible, there is
Just
no
pause. Hope. This is really what I love about the youth angle, the child angle. This is why kids should vote and adults should not. Adults are just obsessed with what's possible. Why do you care about what's possible? We want to do the impossible. We want to ban fossil fuels and bring the entire planet down to zero carbon emissions. Who cares if that's impossible? We have to do it. Possible is for grown-ups. Impossible is for the youth. Or there's no hope.
We cannot solve a crisis without treating it as a crisis.
Exactly. More money should go into treating it.
We need to keep the fossil fuels in the ground, and we need to focus on equity.
Equity.
And if solutions within this system are so impossible to find...
Just pause. And she's kind of mad at us for not being able to solve this. Now, when you say equity, that might sound a little complicated. Leave the fossil fuels in the ground. Focus on equity. And what she means is spend much more money making wind power and solar power just as effective as coal and oil. That can't be that hard. How hard can it be to have a battery-powered jumbo jet? We haven't even tried. That's the part that makes me sick. We sit there and go, can't be done, can't be done, can't be done, without even trying. What about a wind-powered helicopter? The actual blades could be wind-powered, and the wind could be making the helicopter go. How will you know if you never try that?
We should change the system itself.
Agreed. Those should be solar microphones. This whole building should be made of wind turbines. Why? You don't know if you've never tried.
Come here to beg world leaders to care.
Yeah.
You
We're not begging
ignored
anymore.
us in the past, and you will
Thanks,
ignore
Greta.
us again. We have run out of excuses, and we are running out of time.
Too true.
We have come
We only
here
have till she's
to let
78.
you know that change is coming, whether you like it or not. The real power belongs.
This is going to be like Lord of the Flies. We're going to be Piggy with the conch shell when these kids take over. 1.2 million of them already have. Do you want that paper mache thing in front of your job smashing down your building? You're going to get it, whether you like it or not, because you're immature.
Thank you.
Thank you, Greta. I hope she gets the Nobel Peace Prize. I hope more students fight back and stop going to school. And I hope more adults realize how stupid they are and how they should be listening to little kids. Because young children understand the impossible in a way adults will never. I am Miles McInnes. I make videos about social justice. To see them all, go to nohate.com.